Hey, hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. We are going to do a Mardi Gras wreath today. Look how gorgeous that is. Is that not pretty? We are going to be using the Unique in the Creek oval board. 3 different kinds of gold mesh. 1, 2, and 3. With these ribbons. Hello, hello. And we're going to throw in a funky bow. I'm going to throw in a funky bow right on top with this amazing gold ribbon. Good morning, good morning. Is that not pretty? So that's what we're doing today. If you stay with me to the end, I will be showing the heart petal. I believe Oopsie Daisy came out with the petal. Somebody on the Wreath Creators group posted step-by-step instructions. So I just kind of glanced at it and then figured it out. So stay with me to the end and I will show you the heart out of mesh. Okay. But let's get started. Let me bring everybody down. Good morning. Good morning. I know I've gotten a lot of messages about that heart petal as well. So when I seen the pictures, I was like, let's do it. So Unique in the Creek oval board. I'm doing 1 zip tie, inside, outside, all the way around. So we are going to use 10 pieces of this amazing gold, 2 types of gold. And then on top, on the others, we are going to use this check mesh on top of these gold petals. Okay, so stay with me. Good morning, good morning. Let's get our sign out of the way. So what I did was "10" pieces, 17. Ooh. We're going to roll right around a mesh roller. One of these gold colors. And then I have this platinum gold or gold. I forget what it's the heavy, heavy foil, deluxe foil gold. We're going to do the same thing there. Wrap it right around the inside of our mesh roller. Good morning, good morning. Nope, I haven't warmed up yet. And next week, I hear we're getting single digits. Not happy. Same thing, scrunch in the middle. And then we're just going to bring those 2 pieces together. So we're doing this basically for board coverage and to give just some more gold. She has a lot of purple in her. She has a lot of green. So I'm bringing out all the gold colors that are in the sign. Okay. So we are going to do these on the inside pieces. These pieces are not getting the ribbon tails. So we're just going to start putting them in. And I'm going to kind of go every other. Ow, I just pinched myself. Where'd I get that sign? Craft Outlet. I have not tried it yet, Susan. Okay, so this went on the inside. So I'm going to put this color on the inside now. That's what I meant by every other. But it's below 0. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hear it's supposed to get really, really cold next week. TikTok, where are y'all going on the 20th? If you want to make sure you follow me, you need to either kind of follow me on the Book of Face or YouTube if you want to continue seeing my content. I have not decided where I'm going yet, but YouTube or TikTok had me cracking up last night and this morning. Just need to layer up. Absolutely. I will be. I already layer. I'm already layering. Well, Big Daddy's in the garage, and I checked on them, and so far they're doing okay. I may have to put a heater in my garage. At 0, your high will be 12. Oh my gosh. Not excited. Last one. So these are going on the inside, every other inside. And then our next layer will be going on every other outside. Okay. So we're going to clip these off. $15 below. Can you even go outside at 15 below? All right. So I know it looks a hot mess. Trust the process. So we did every other inside. Now we're going to go to every other outside with just a regular ruffle, our ribbon tails, and our little funky bow. So let me show you how we do those. So these are all still cut at 10 inches. So this is the check mesh. You can definitely see it. It's got bigger gaps. So what I'm going to do is take and put the check on top of this mesh. Just wrap it right around. Kind of line it up as best you can. Doesn't need to be perfect, just like that. So now you can see the other layer of mesh underneath this check or weave, whatever you call it. Okay. And then we're just going to scrunch from cut edge to cut edge. Thanks for floating my boat. Just like that. So this is going to give us even more coverage. So we did that. My ribbon tails are cut at 14 inches. So I have 9 sets of ribbon tails. I will show you the funky bow. Now I'm thinking I'm going to, let me show you my sign again. I'm thinking I'm going to put my bow. Normally you do not see me put my bow center. But for this one, I think I'm going to put it center. Okay, so top, bottom. So I'm thinking my bow's going to go there. Is that what I want to do? Or do I want it off to the side? No, I think I want it dead center. These clips come from Amazon. Just pull up metal clips. So we're just going to put the mesh there because that's where our bow's going to go. Now these are on the outside set of holes. So just kind of moving those around. And then here we're going to start and put our ribbon tails and our funky bow. So here's the next color. I did the same thing just with this color mesh. I'll show it again, but let me show you the funky bow. So it is cut at 20 inches. I dovetailed one end. So we're just going to loop the top, and I'm looping it about 6 inches. Okay, so I have about an inch overlap, and then we're just going to pinch. And then this is going to go right in the middle, just to bring out some more of that gold. Okay, so we'll just clip that together for now. So an extra little something. All right, we're going to go right here. Hello, hello. Put our mesh on. Now you can do this in sets if you want, or you can do it all at once. So now we're going to add our ribbon tails. And we're going to add our funky bow. If your fingers don't work this way, just add you another zip tie. Good morning. So let me show you what it's going to look like. Bring up that little funky bow. So it's just going to give us an extra little bling. All right. So 14-inch ribbon tails. "20-inch funky bow. 10-inch. Do you like that? Ooh la la. Right on top. Now I'm not gonna, it's all gonna get messed up, so I'm not gonna worry about my ribbon tails now. My hands will probably be hurting after this. I will kind of put them in place, but we won't be messing too much with them. This one is not a kit, but I do have a Mardi Gras kit coming out Friday. And I do have a D-Stash Mardi Gras kit out. Yes, Monk finally went to school. He was not happy. He had to go to bed at 9 o'clock last night. But I was so happy to put him on the bus this morning. Hey, hey. Angie, it looks like you have yourself a new dog. Did I read that correctly? All right, one with this one. That's not what I read, Angie. I read it was yours. Well, welcome back, Karen. What the heck are you saying, Dre? Yeah, I think Angie got a dog. Well, she found one, so I think when a dog finds you, it's kind of yours, isn't it? Now you could make this funky bow out of the green, the purple, whatever color you want. I need to bring these over here. It's driving me nuts reaching. Poor Angie. Oh, wrong one. We need this one. So, oh, gotcha. I was like, what the heck is she saying? It's not her dog, y'all. She just found it, trying to give it a home. I just had to give her a hard time. So we're only doing 9 sets of tails because of our bow. Can y'all see all the different golds? Exactly. That's what I say. If an animal finds you, then it's kind of, they know you're a safe place, and you kind of have to take care of them. I'm wondering where you get your ideas and inspiration to make so many types of wreaths. It really just depends. I can look at a cake and be like, ooh, I need to make that into a wreath, or anything. Or this one was actually, I was looking for gold mesh. I'm going to be honest. I was looking for gold mesh. I didn't have a whole roll of gold mesh. And I was like, well, I need, so many pieces. And so I cut the 3 partial rolls I had. And I said, let's make it work. And so you cut, you count, you figure out. And so this is what I came up with. And there's all different kinds of gold in that sign. So I was like, well, this is perfect. Not one that you can eat, right? And then sometimes I'll be like, okay, what technique haven't I used in a while? What do y'all want to see? What's something new? All different kinds of things run through my head, y'all. And sometimes I'll be like, I just want easy. I want to not have to think and just throw something together. Well, somebody asked me the other day about, oh, I put that one in backwards. Y'all see I've got the green on every inside. This one is on the outside. So I will probably go back and change that, but I'm going to keep going for now. You're getting ready to make 4 dragon wreaths and butterfly wreaths for your grandchildren. Awesome. You're anxious to see the heart petal? As soon as we get done with this wreath, I will show you the heart petal. Now, I haven't seen anybody make it. This is just a way I figured out how to do it. And no glue. So you won't burn your little fingers. You haven't made any. She tried to get me to say it, y'all. Dana Downs, go back to tickety talk. I know, I goofed. Oh my gosh, I goof all the time. I just generally don't let y'all know I goofed. All right, so last one. So I'll show you one more time. We're taking this. Oh, you're on both. We're taking the check mesh and putting it right over the regular decomesh. Both cut at 10 inches. Okay, so now you can see that mesh underneath the check. And then we're just going to scrunch from cut edge to cut edge. You're scared to try it? Don't be scared. Just do it. Okay, just scrunch and clip. And now you can see that mesh underneath that check mesh. Yes, she is, Tina Kelly. She is the queen. All right. So mesh at 10 inches, ribbon tails at 14 inches. And funky bow is at 20 inches. Yeah, you can't overthink it for sure. Okay. So let's get, oh, sorry, slipped. Get all our ribbon tails fluffed, our funky bow right there in the middle. I'm getting ready to show y'all how to make the heart petal as soon as I'm done with this wreath. Now you probably can't even really see this gold funky bow, but on camera, but you can definitely see it in person, and it just adds a little something. Do you like it? This time of year, you will see me all over the place, from Valentine's to St. Patty's to Mardi Gras, back to Valentine's, or an everyday, or it's just whatever I find that I get inspired by. All right, so that's what we have so far. Easter, yep, Easter's coming. It is, Susan, it is. You don't sell Mardi Gras stuff this far north? Well, a lot of us don't sell just locally. So, I mean, I don't think Tennessee really does Mardi Gras either, but that doesn't mean somebody in Louisiana or Texas or, you know, one of those other places won't buy it. So I don't just make to sell locally. Oh, look how pretty that's going to be. All right, let's make a bow. Now, do I want to add we could even add a green into the bow. So we could go this, and this. Which I think I really like. Let me make sure I have another one. Nope. I do not. So I don't know. We probably have enough. Add the green? I think so too. So we're going to do green and then the Mardi Gras ribbon and then the gold on top. So 3 loops at 6 inches. You're hearing sonic booms. So using this green will kind of set that bow apart from the regular wreath as well. Thanks, Dottie. This one. Do 2 loops at 5 inches. And then we're going to come in with that gold again. Just 1 loop at 4 inches. Now this is a sheer ribbon, so just be careful your fingers don't go through it. And these little glitter things will get everywhere. Do you shorten your tails? No. You can, but I don't. How much for wreath? Somebody on TikTok is asking. This one would probably be, I would go 70. I do that, sell them for less when I'm live than when I post them on Etsy or my website. So $70. Oh, that green just makes that pop, doesn't it? And we'll get her fixed up a little bit more. I have glitter in between the boards on hardwood on the first. Yeah. Yep. I'll go in, like I just went in to wash my face and stuff, and there was glitter on my face, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'll find it on the cat, or I mean, it's everywhere. Okay, so we're going to put our sign straight on. Normally, I do not do that. But with this face, it's kind of off center anyway. So we're going to go straight up and down. This sign came from Craft Outlet. Now you can see I kind of got this one off center, but it's going to be fine. Make sure our funky bows are out from underneath this sign. Is the Old Time Pottery Murfreesboro closing? I believe it is. I keep saying I need to get over there, and I still haven't gone. But I have heard rumors that it is closing. The gold ribbon I've had for quite a while, and I believe it came from Craft Outlet as well. All right, so I didn't tighten it down completely because I want to make sure that everything is where I want it. I'm going to bring up some of that mesh so it's not all underneath that sign. I do want some down there to kind of help hold that sign up, but not all of it. Okay, so once I'm happy, we will cinch it down. Hello, hello. So I don't want it completely squished, but I want it where it's not going to move around either. I was hoping it was a rumor. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. So we're just going to bring some more of this around just to kind of soften those edges as well. And then our bow is going to go right down here in the middle. You would do that mesh for a 50-year, absolutely, anniversary. Gotta move. Okay. What size is your sign? I would say it is 12-inch. Yep, I just yank it sometimes. Get it where I want it. All right, let's go ahead and dovetail our ends. Thanks, y'all. Now you could add pics, you could add tons of stuff to this, but I think her face, that sign, is just so amazing. I just really don't want to take too much away from it. She's pretty. Thanks, Ginger's mom. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Marie. Didn't think of using a heart for a 50th. Be better on a plate. Maybe, yeah, you could do whatever, for sure. All right, she is available if anybody would like her. So, oh, let me recap. I always recap. So we have, and I got to think about it, we have 20 rolled petals every other inside, 20 ruffles, 10-inch every other outside, 9 sets of tails cut at 14 inches, a funky bow at 20 inches with a 6-inch loop, your bow and your sign on an, oh, decoupage plate. Yes. On a oval board. I know. I wish I looked like her too. All right. Let's clean the glitter off of my table and I will show you the heart petal. Now, Oopsie Daisy, I believe, is the one who came up with this petal. And then I was in the Wreath Creators group and saw somebody had put a picture tutorial in. So I kind of just did my thing from there. God. Glitter everywhere. Thanks, guys. So let me bring y'all back down. So here is the heart made with mesh. You're going to need a clip, a zip tie. I know, no glue, y'all. This is a squared horizontal wide stripe. So it is the lolly petal. So we're going to do curved side up, diamond shape. We're going to bring that top to the bottom. Okay, so we just have a big triangle. Posted a, oh, but Christina Moonday. Oh, okay, okay. So it is the same person who posted the picture tutorial as the one who came up with the petal, correct, Tina? I want to make sure I'm not misspeaking. Okay, now we're going to take this end, line it up, and I'm going to do kind of a 2-inch tail. We're going to bring this tail around to meet this tail. So it's going to go straight up to the ceiling. Walk it right in. Okay, so see how that tail matches that tail? Oh, it's a different person. Okay. Okay, so we do not know that Oopsie, this is how Oopsie Daisy does it. I'm just doing my version after seeing the picture tutorial. We're going to do the same thing here. So I know it's kind of hard to see up to the ceiling. Okay, so see how I just raise that up to the ceiling and y'all just smash it in. Just like that. So all 3 of those ends are lined up and we're just going to clip it. Okay, look, it looks funky, right? So we're going to go in. Hold on, I do need to fix this side. Okay, so we're just molding it the way we want it. Okay. Now my last one came out much better. Hold on. Maybe I did a 3-inch tail. Okay, up to the ceiling, walk it in. Both are posted in the group. Gotcha. Okay, edge up to the ceiling. Walk it in. I think that's what it was. So I did a 3-inch tail, y'all. And then just mold it. Okay, so there is your regular lolly petal. Now we're going to take our zip tie. We're going to take the middle of this petal, push it toward the tails. Okay, so we're forming our heart. I'm trying to get it in the middle. It's kind of hard to show y'all and do it at the same time. Okay, so we just pushed that middle down and I'm just going to grab it. It's not that hard once you figure it out, y'all. I promise. Now I'm going to take my zip tie. I'm going to run it. You can glue it if you want. If you want to be done at this point, just glue it and walk away. If you don't want to glue it, take a zip tie, run it through the back and through, it's going to be hard to show y'all, through the back of that pinched area. Hold on. Let me clip this. So run it through the back, around through the back of your pinched area, and out through the back, and zip tie it from there. Okay, so I'm going to take this end, just like that. So it's through the back of that pinched area. And then just zip it tight. Once you get it, you'll get it, I promise. I was looking for my small ones. Now this one's kind of wacky, but then there's your heart. So let me show you what I'm doing. So right up here is the pinch we make right here. Okay, so it goes kind of like that. So I'm going through the back right here, through that mesh, through the back of that pinch, all the way to the other side. And then bringing it back through the back. Yes, definitely practice with leftover mesh, y'all. And then zip it. Just like that. Okay. So this part is this part, and then this part is your heart. Does that make sense? Now, if you want to glue it, that I did plug my glue gun in just to show y'all. Okay, so just make your lolly petal. Three-inch tail. That's a good point, Tina. Different meshes will give you a different look. Okay, up to the ceiling, scrunch it in. Could zip tie just like you did just now and then fold it? Maybe. Okay, this part up to the ceiling, walk it in. Clip it or band it. Mold your petal. And I just put my finger right on my tip. And then if you want to glue it, have you another clip by, fold your petal down inward. I just know I'm going to glue the bejeebies out of my fingers. Hold on. Let's clip it first. I'm going to clip it down a little bit further. Run a little bit of glue, not much. You don't need much. And then take that clip and move it up. And you're going to leave it for just a minute. That wasn't a minute. Already coming apart. And there's your heart. Sorry, TikTok, I went over my time. So there's your heart if you just want to glue it. There, my finger covers are on the other side. So if you, now that one's kind of off because I wasn't paying really good attention. Okay. I'll show it to you one more time with the zip tie. Okay, so you definitely need a squared piece of mesh, diamond shape, curved side up. Do I have? I'll show you with a fabric mesh so we can see what the difference, what it looks like differently. Okay, so make your lolly petal. Three-inch tail. End up to the ceiling, walk it in. Same thing to this side, this edge up to the ceiling, walk it in. Clip it or band it, whatever you want to do. So here you will see what the different meshes look like when you do them. Okay, we're going to take right in the middle, push that down. Take my zip tie, go through the back of the mesh. Run it around the back of that folded edge. And then bring it back around to the back. Okay. Now you could probably let go of it at this point. And zip tie it tight. Clip it off. And there's your heart. So different meshes will give you a different look. The first one I made was the best one. So mesh, horizontal wide stripe, fabric, horizontal wide stripe, and fabric mesh. Okay. So there is your oopsie daisy heart petal the way I figured it out. That may not be how she does it, but that's how I figured it out. So you can definitely look at, a lot of times if you just look at a petal long enough, you can figure it out in your head. Okay. You just got to play and play and play. All right. Any questions? You're so welcome. All right, I am out of here. Tomorrow we have new pens, we have bookmarks, and we have a huge sale on cups. So I will see y'all tomorrow at 10. Exactly. It's all origami, y'all. Go look up origami. It's been around hundreds of years. So there's probably not one petal we are doing now in this century that hasn't already been done. So it's all origami. That's all it is. All right. Y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.